Alright guys, this is freaking amazing. Our mines are turning out to be phenomenal. Look at this. We're getting as much as we can done today. Winter's coming on, the ground's freezing. We don't have a lot of time. We got lots to do. We got 2 samples from this mine we were just in. We got from the right ballroom before the tailings, that's in the video. And we have the mine face, right side of the vein, soft clay-like material, and the left contact zone. We took a little bit of everything so we have a good representative sample. We're gonna crush process these, pan a sample, do some splitting, mixing, and also send off some samples for assays so we get some real results, know what we can do here, and how to progress. Here goes sample number 1, right ballroom. Turn it up a little. Oh, she ain't warmed up yet. Choker. Right about there. Can't forget the nuts, man. Sample's already pretty well mixed up. We're gonna mix it up a little bit more. And we're gonna prep a sample for assay, and then we're gonna pan the rest to see if we have any free milling values. Now, if we do have gold, great, but if we don't have gold from panning, it doesn't mean that we don't have any gold in this material. All right. So for this sample, we'll take a little bit from here. Some from here, some from here. That's probably a good amount right there. It'll take a little bit more. We'll go from the bottom, just to be safe. So this is sample number 1 from the west ballroom on the right side, before the backfilled tailings area. So there's a whole bunch of this material left in the wall. This we'll put in the big pan, because there's a lot of it. All right, now let's run sample number 2. All right, here we go, sample number 2. Got all kinds of All right, now let's prep sample number 2. This is from the W mine. So the face, the mine face, where there's still the vein continuing into the mountain untouched. On the right side tunnel, soft clay-like material, and the left contact zone. So took a little bit of the whole vein at the face so we get a representative sample. So I'm gonna mix this up, part it out. You can tell, you know, I mentioned clay. That's why we're getting these stamped flat pancakes. But when you squish them up, it turns to dust. So just pancake that material. Pan it, we just got to make sure we break up those little pancakes. Okay, so swirl it. Let's take our assay sample. maybe a little bit more. That looks about good, and we're gonna pan the rest. Here we go, sample number 1. So it looks like sample number 1 has a whole bunch of gold in it. We're gonna take a look at it up in the sun. We're gonna work on sample number 2 now, right here. Much smaller amount of material. You really gotta stir it because the hard rock, it likes to keep dry clumps. See that? There's pockets of dry dirt, so you really gotta get it super well and agitated right in the beginning. Hey guys, it's so cold down here, it might not look it, but look at that ice that just formed on the pan in less than 2 minutes time. That's just crazy. All right guys, let's take a look at pan number 1. Make sure the ice isn't holding on to any of that gold. Now there's definitely some sand in the ice. So we're gonna be losing a tiny bit there, but let's see if I can do a swirl and reveal. Man, this ice is a bugger. There's these small pieces of quartz in here, which stayed right at the end, which is highly peculiar because quartz is light. There's a little bit of iron coloration. It's possible there's a little piece of gold in there. Oh man, I'm starting to see it. I'm gonna have to pull out the other camera. I don't know if you guys can see that. Holy cow. Looks like there's a little blob of galena in there as well. Oh man, we're gonna have to get the other camera. This stuff is freaking loaded. Look at that. Jesus. Oh man, sample 1 is just loaded. Look at all that gold. We got some down there. We got some bigger pieces up there. And a huge long line. Tiny bit of sulfides, but this is all free milling gold out of that ballroom. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Now this is a freaking bonanza, guys. This is awesome. So this is a full-sized gold pan. Look at that line. That's just unbelievable. That's sample number 1 that we just crushed and panned. And this stuff is just looking amazing. Look at that. There's gold all over the place. All right. We're going to try something new. I got this magnifying glass thing here. We're going to see if we can't see through it. Man, look at that gold. So that's all gold in that line we just showed you. All the way down. Actually, this magnifying glass trick works pretty good. Freaking awesome. Damn. That's some actually pretty coarse stuff right there. I can get it to, whoa, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful. All right guys, here's sample number 2. In the top middle, there's that silvery looking thing, which I think is a piece of galena, but it looks like there's a little bit of gold on it. You can see a couple little free mill gold flakes, 1, 2, 3. Coming across this way, there's a lot more of them. So this is fantastic. This gold's smaller, but it's here. And we also have this silvery mineral and this galena. So this is super exciting. All right, guys, this is freaking amazing. Our mines are turning out to be phenomenal. This is one of many we have, and we're just starting to scratch the surface in this one. It's super exciting. We got 2 samples for assay. Sample number 1, which one was it? One of these. Sample number 1 was just freaking loaded in free mill gold. You guys saw that. That was only 1 pan. There was probably like, I don't know, 1/3 of a grain in there or something like that, which is phenomenal. So we're gonna get the assays for that. We're really excited because there's a bunch of that material left. Sample number 2 had free milling gold as well. It was much smaller, but you could see it. And you know, I mean, there was a good 20-30 tiny little colors in there. There was one tiny little piece of what looked like galena. Tiny, I mean, it was roughly 1/8 of an inch in size, 2 millimeters or so. And there was also some silvery colored mineral, which could have been more galena and or some pyrites. So either way, both samples show gold. This mine is stable, super exciting. Thanks for tagging along, and happy pans, my friends.